Hi, this is Brain First team. We are going to present the University of Burundi within the Pan-African Organization for Health, Education and Research. My name is Sarit Ngabirano and I am 5th medical student at the University of Burundi, especially at the teaching hospital of Kamenge.
My name is Jean-Bertin Rizeye, also in 5th year of medicine at the University of Burundi.
I'm Rodrigue Ndawashinze, a 6th year medical student teaching Hospital Kamenge.
We are all excited to take part into that competition and we look forward to network with the other teams. See you!
Hello viewers, our team name is Igabiva and our team is comprised of I myself, Oji Chukwubright, my colleague Adani Kena and I am Kevin Chiroze from Ego State University, Nigeria, and we are so happy to be part of this competition, and we are glad that we're meeting our fellow medical students all over the world, and we want to use the opportunity to thank the Pan-African Organization for Health and Research, USA, for this opportunity to meet our fellow students all over the world, and so much look forward to making it to the next level. And thank you and remain blessed. See you there.
I'm Akindele, a 300 level medical student, and I'll be representing Obafemi University at the POHER competition coming up October 2nd.
Hello everyone, my name is Joshua Luatobi. I'm a medical student of Obafemi University, and I'll be participating in this year's POHER Schools competition.
I'm Ayotunde David Famukura. I'm representing Obafemi University, Ife, Nigeria, at the POHER International Quiz Competition coming up this October. See you there. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, this is Team Dynamite from the Saka Apex Medical University, Zambia. This is Lisa Shukia. This is Adasi Madilina.
And I'm Imakando Mangala. We are so very excited to participate in the upcoming Virtual African Medical School competition that is being organized by
the Pan-African Organization for Health, Education and Research. Thank you.
Hello, I am Frank Abawi, 3rd year medical student from the Faculty of Health Science, University of Buea in Cameroon. I'm a member of the Nobel Surgeons. We are going to represent our school in the first ever medical school competition organized by the Pan-African Organization for Health, Education and Research. I'm highly excited and I'm waiting to see you there.
Hello, my name is Dawai. I just defended my MD thesis at the Faculty of Health Science, University of Buea, Cameroon. I am a member of the Nobel Surgeon Group, which is presenting for the Pan-African Medical Education and Research Competition. I'm really excited to be part of that team and I'm really excited to be part of the competition.
Hello, I am Berjon Dongo Tapusin, 6th year medical student of the University of Buea in Cameroon. I'm very excited to participate at the first ever edition of the Pan-African Organization for Health, Education and Research Medical Student Competition with my team, the Noble Surgeons, and I hope to see you there.
Hi everyone, my name is Mukambo Chinai. I'm a 7th year student from the University of Zambia, Ridgeway campus. I'm a published author and I'm very excited to be participating in the POHER quiz and I can't wait to interact with all the other medical students. See you there.
Hello everyone, my name is Tongiwe Chiluba. I'm a final year medical student from the University of Zambia Ridgeway campus and I'm so excited to be part of this quiz. I happen to be an avid researcher and has taken part in a number of researches that have been done by my mentors, and I look forward to this quiz because it will be a learning platform for me.
Hi everyone, my name is Dachi Truth. I'm a 6th year medical student. I graduated with a distinction in my human biology degree. I'm also currently doing a master's in public health. I'm looking forward to the POHER quiz and interacting with everyone on board. See you there.
There we go. You would think by now I would have learned to unmute my mic. So, well, hello, and welcome to everyone. I am Dr. Akui Asameng, and I am an interventional gastroenterologist. I am the co-founder and board president of the Pan-African Organization for Health Education and Research. And I am just beyond excited to be here with all of you today. This has been, something we've worked on for many, many years, but this has been made a reality by our amazing, amazing POHER scholars. So the Pan-African Organization for Health Education and Research is a non-for-profit organization that aims to connect our Africans in the diaspora to Africans within the continent. And we have so many different activities that we focus on, social-related activities, health-related activities, with the ultimate goal being improving, overall communities within the continent. So feel free to visit our social media pages and just learn a little bit more about our board members, learn a little bit more about the activities that we have. The competition for today has, a lot of work went into this, and this has been done by the POHER scholars who you'll get to meet on the screen. And the amazing scholars include Anya Avis Nobuth, they include Ofiolua Makinde, Deborah Adedibu, Chani Wickel Chathiam, whom you already met earlier on, Dr. Nkenge, Ivan Zolo, and Natasha Sachula, who most of you know just as a rising star as well, Mwenya Masonda, Miriam, who y'all have also, have seen, and Derek Masole. And you've met them through the year, and you'll get to meet them as their term as POHER scholars wraps up. So the competition today, we had a preliminary round earlier on today, where the countries that had multiple teams competed, and that was Zambia, Cameroon, and Nigeria, and one team was selected from those countries, and that's who will be competing today. So we have 6 individuals or 6 teams competing, and our moderator today, Anya Avis Nobuth, will talk about them in a little bit more detail. But before I get into that, I just want to talk a little bit about our POHER scholars and thank our sponsors, our donors, our supporters. So the Scholars Program is a mentorship program, and we generally select about 5 to 10 individuals a year, and we focus on different things. For the past 2 years, we've focused on medical students, and this year we had the 10 medical students, 9 medical students, and 1 future medical student. And we provide one-on-one mentorship for the students, and they have all done amazing things meaning they have presented at both local and international conferences. They have been recipients of grants, and a couple of our scholars have actually been recipients of the Millennium Fellowship scholarship program with the United Nations, and they were selected 1 out of over 20,000 applicants. And so that's a big deal. And those 2 are Mwenya Masonda in Zambia, and Anya Avis Nobuth, who's also in Zambia and originally from South Africa. So you'll get to hear a little bit more about what they did. But before we get in, I just think it's really important that I thank, and I'm just looking on the side here because I'd like to make sure I acknowledge our donors who have made this a reality. So I'm just going to read their names out. So I'd like to, on behalf of POHER, on behalf of me as well, I'd like to thank our donors, Jacqueline Stanfield, Jana Jerlimova, Shibani Mukherjee, Carolyn Mitchell, Rocio Hurtado, Jacqueline Chu, Jacob Rosenberg, Caitlin Dugdale, Rochelle Charles, Camila Carlos Shanley, Jonathan Lee, Seth Bloom, Dr. Christelle Zugang, Erica Choa, Anna Katema, Anya Nobuth, Muel Asenbang, Dr. Sula Mazimba, and these are names that are listed on the GoFundMe page. So on behalf of POHER, we're absolutely grateful for your time, for your contributions. I would also like to thank the POHER board members and the mentors who created the questions. So the questions were all by the board and the POHER mentors. Truly, truly appreciated as well. I would take this time now just to read a little bit about our moderator. I'm going to introduce our moderator today, Anya Avis Nobuth. And then we can carry on with the program. I know people are sitting tight, excited for the program to go on and don't want to miss anything, but I just want to make sure I just read a little bit about our moderator and then we can go on. So our moderator today is Anya Avis Nobuth. Anya is a first-generation South African homeopathic and medical doctor. She's currently completing clinicals at the University Teaching Hospital in Lusaka, Zambia, via the Lusaka Apex Medical University. And while contributing to research at the University of, and she's doing all this while contributing to research at the University of Columbia, Missouri, in the US. Her main clinical and research interests are addressing antimicrobial resistance and strengthening antimicrobial stewardship in low resource settings, specifically in improving compliance and management of antibiotics and addressing misuse and inappropriate use of drugs for infectious diseases. She has since founded a program, I Am Responsible. If you're on Twitter, please visit her Twitter page at AMR_Africa, that addresses and encourages young professionals to tackle this approach using multidisciplinary approach. Anya Avis is also a scholar for POHER, where she's been assisting with promoting and advocating for the creation of partnerships between health professionals within the continent and in the diaspora. Anya is also a 2020 MU Zambia International Research Elective Program recipient, where she, as mentioned, conducts research at the University of Missouri, Columbia, with her mentor, Dr. Link Sheets. Anya Avis has received the African Brand Summit Citizen Influencer Brand Award in 2020 for her tenacity and hard work in contributing towards a positive Africa as a brand. She also has been the recipient of multiple scholarships to attend conferences such as the Keynote Symposium, the European Congress of Clinical Microbiology and Infectious Diseases Conference Grant. And more recently, Anya was highlighted by the Mail and Guardian as one of the top 200 South Africans 2021. And we're very thrilled to announce that she was awarded or accepted as one of the United Nations Academic Impact as a Millennium Fellow 2021, where she'll be playing an important role in fostering global citizenship, filling knowledge gaps, and facilitating better understanding of core principles and activities of the United Nations. That's just her brief bio. And so I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome Anya. And before that, we would like to thank the POHER board and co-founder. Co-founder is Dr. Sula Mazimba, who's a cardiologist. And we've been at this, founded this organization almost 20 years ago. And the rest of our board members, Dr. Seth Bloom, Dr. Findi Erica Choa, Dr. Mwela Asambang, Dr. Kalechi Loind, Ms. Chidi Ogbona Onia, Dr. Niel Tutlam, Ms. Millie Tutlam, and Dr. Nancy Kasongo, and our advisors, Dr. Wilfred Asambang and Dr. Mary Margaret Wilson. We are absolutely grateful to the board. We're absolutely grateful to our advisors, absolutely grateful to all our mentors whom we cannot mention today. The list is endless of mentors, but we're super grateful. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And one last thing, and then we need to get started. So we had a poll for the most creative name, and the poll was posted on our different social media pages. So the poll is about to close. If you voted, that's great. If you have not voted, please feel free, go ahead and vote for the most creative name. The poll is going to close within the next 2 minutes. So once again, thank you. And a very, very big thank you to Mr. Davis Chirwa, who has made this a reality. I called, said, hey, can we do this? No hesitation, no questions for everyone who's worked with him. You know, when he says yes, you know he means business and gets it done. So Mr. Chirwa, on behalf of POHER, on behalf of myself, absolutely thank you to ATV Productions for all you and your team have done for us, all the meetings we had just to make this a reality. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So why don't we go ahead and get started, and good luck to all the teams. We are looking forward to this competition. Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. And thank you so much for attending our final African Medical School competition. This is the first African Medical School competition in the continent, and we're quite excited that we had 8 countries that have already registered, and we have 8 countries that will be, or 6 countries now that are in our finals. If there are any questions, if there are any concerns, please also don't forget to leave a comment in our Facebook or our YouTube page. Welcome to all the teams. Good luck. I know it's it can be a little bit anxiety ridden, but we have no doubt that you'll do well. I would like to also just introduce my fellow moderator, Opielua Makinde, Dr. Opielua Makinde. She will be helping me on the background with regards to making sure that we quantify and we get the correct teams with answering the questions. I'm going to introduce each of the teams, and if everyone can just give them a big round of applause when they come on, we know that they've worked very hard to also be here. So the first team is the University of Burundi. Their team they're called Brain First, and I'd like to introduce Treza, Rodrigue, and John. How are you guys feeling about the competition?
Hi, we are really excited.
We are really excited.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We also have Ethiopia with us from the St. Paul's Millennium Medical College, and their team name is Idiopathicos. Representing them will be Yosef, Hamdi, and Biruk. You guys can say hi. How are you guys feeling about the competition?
Hi, everyone. So, Anna, may I correct you there? Yosef was not able to make it, so instead of Yosef, Harail has taken his place.
Oh, great. Welcome. Welcome. How are you guys feeling about the competition?
We're a bit nervous. This is our first time on live TV after all.
Good luck. I'm sure you guys will do well. We're excited to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
From Egypt, we have Cairo University, and they're called Afromedics. I'd like to introduce Alafi, Manut, and Marol. Hi, guys. How are you guys feeling?
Hi, everyone. We are feeling so great and exciting, and we are about to win in God willing, inshallah.
Great. Good luck. Good luck. From Nigeria, they've just made it through from the regional rounds or the national rounds. We have the school Obafemi Awolowo University. Their team name is called Ifumsa OAO, and we have Ayotunde Akindele and Joshua representing them. Hi, everyone. Are you guys online? How are you feeling?
Hello, everyone. We are good. We are very excited to be here. Thank you.
Good luck and well done for making it through in the nationals. You guys did really well. From Cameroon, we have the University of Bamenda, and their team name is Ranitidine. We have Naikim, Tichinda, and Bobga. Welcome, guys. How are you guys feeling for the competition?
Hello. Hello. We are fine, and we are very happy to be part of this final competition. Thank you.
Well done for making it through the final, the nationals as well, and good luck for the finals. And lastly, we have Zambia, and we have Copperbelt University, and their team name is Global Health Influencers. We have Given, Mina, and Mate that are representing the country Zambia, where I'm currently at as well. So good luck, guys. How are you feeling?
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
We are feeling okay. We are good. Thank you.
Well done. Well done for making it through to the finals. So I'm going to just give a quick overview of the rules once again. So we'll have, just so that everyone is clear with what to expect, and so that we don't have any problems when it comes to how to go about it. So just give me 2 seconds, and then I will share the screen. Okay, everyone, so I hope you can see my screen. So welcome again to the Pan-African Organization for Health Education and Research in collaboration with Channel ATV and African Interdisciplinary Hub from the University of Missouri. We're very proud to present the first African Medical Schools competition. Just as an overview for the rules, we have gone through with each of the teams, once again, the rules. So teams will be given an opportunity to choose a category. The first team will be randomly selected live on screen, which we'll do straight after this. They will then get to choose a category and the points. Once the question has been read by the moderator, so myself, you will then raise your hand. Please do not shout out the answer, and do not shout out the name of your country or anything. Just raise your hand by itself. My co-moderator, so Opialua, will call out your name. Once Opialua has called out your name, you will then have the opportunity to answer the question. If you get the question wrong, the second raised hand will have an opportunity to answer. If the question is wrong again, if the answer is wrong again, then we will show the answer. We're only giving 2 times, 2 answers availability to answer the question. At the end of this, the teams with the highest score at the end of the round will win the title. So they'll win first place, followed by second place and third place. As a reminder, we're having cash prizes. So we're going to have $100 per teammate for the first place, then $50 per teammate for second place, and $25 per teammate for third place. In addition, we are sponsoring some extra funds, supplementary funds that a team can, or the team that has won will be giving to a charity or an organization or an institution of their choice. Lastly, we'll also be having certificates of participation for all the participants, and just to say congratulations and for making it this far. We know it's been quite stressful and quite challenging. We all know that a lot of students are also writing exams, so we really do thank you for taking time out of your day. A poll was also shared earlier. I think it's closed now, but we are also going to be having a prize for the best team name. So with that, good luck, and we look forward to hosting you. And I think we can now begin. Dr. Asumbang, is there anything you would like to say?
Yes, so just real quick, I just wanted to come on and say that the polls are closing. If you have not voted for the most creative team name, please go and vote. The polls are closing. We do have prizes, or a prize for the most creative team name. So the poll is going to close in a few seconds. So please, please, please go and vote if you haven't. And I would like to thank our IT, Mr. Ben Mpolokoso, who has also worked super hard to make all this a reality. Just the quick thinking, the fast movements in terms of getting this together. Super grateful to him, and also grateful to our assistant, Ms. Rose Mbuli. Thank you both. The poll is about to close. To all the teams, all the best. Have fun, enjoy, and we are totally looking forward to our in-person meeting, hopefully next year or the year after. So once again, polls are closing. I wanted to come on and say that. And thank you to all our sponsors, our donors. Super, super appreciative of you. Enjoy. We'll see you soon.
Okay, great. So I'm going to share the screen once again, and we're going to be doing a quick randomization of who gets to choose the category and the team points, the points first. Just a reminder that once the question has been read, you raise your hand. Please do not just shout out the answer. So as you can see, we have all 6 team countries here. We have Zambia, Cameroon, Nigeria, Burundi, Egypt, and Ethiopia. So let's see who gets to go first. Okay, great. So Egypt, we will be able, you will have the first opportunity. So we'll have all of the teams on the screen, and we'll also be sharing the questions and the slideshow with you on the side. So the team will then choose the first category as well as the point system. Once they've chosen the points and the category, I will read out the question, and my colleague, after the question has been read, then you can raise your hands. Please do not raise your hands before, we won't see it. Please do not shout out the name, just as a gentle reminder. So good luck to everyone, and I'm sure you guys will do well. Okay, so Team Egypt. Okay. You get to choose the first category and the points.
We are going to medical knowledge, to choose medical knowledge.
And the points are 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1,000. So which point?
400.
400. Okay. Name the 3 bones in the inner ear. Wait. Don't read out the answer. Opialua will be shouting out the team name, the country name.
Okay.
Shall we answer or what?
Anya, I didn't take note for the first team because previously the first team answers the first question. So subsequently,
okay.
I then subsequently I then.
Okay, so Team Egypt, do you know the answer?
Yes, of course we do.
Okay. What is the answer?
Estebides Ilkas Marius.
Well done. So you guys get 400 points already. So you guys can choose the next category and points, but this is open for everyone. So every single, Dr. Asumbang, sorry. So they got it correct, and they get to choose the next category and the points. And then this is open for everyone. So the first hand raised will get the points, okay? So Egypt, which category and point would you like? Oh.
Medical knowledge for 600.
Okay, medical knowledge for 600. Name the first factor of the final common pathway of the coagulation cascade.
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Incorrect. It's not. Did you say? Sorry, can you say again? Nigeria, we cannot hear you.
Factor 10.
Factor 10 is correct. So you get 600 points. So Team Nigeria, you can choose the next column and points. I think there is just a slight delay with the slides, but I will get there, don't worry. So Nigeria, you can choose the next category and points.
Geography or history, 400.
Geography and history for 400. Okay. Which African country has the shortest coastline? Does anyone know? Take a guess.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Djibouti.
Incorrect.
Cameroon.
Gambia.
Incorrect. Sorry, guys. The correct answer is Democratic Republic of Congo. So Cameroon, since you spoke last, you can choose the next column and point.
Medical knowledge, 800.
Medical knowledge for 800. That's big points. This hereditary disorder results in a valine replacement of glutamate at position 6 of the hemoglobin beta chain.
Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Sickle cell anemia.
Correct. So well done, you guys. So you can choose the next category and points again, please.
Emergency, 600.
Emergency for 600. Okay. What is the antidote for beta blocker toxicity?
Nigeria.
Ethiopian.
Incorrect. Anyone else? Don't Google.
Zambia.
Naloxone.
Nope, it's incorrect. The correct answer is glucagon. Team Zambia, you can choose the next category and points.
Medical knowledge, 1000.
Medical knowledge for 1000. We're going big or we're going home. These bones, located in the midfoot between the navicular and the first 3 metatarsals, derive their name from the Latin word meaning wedge-shaped. And they also share their name with an ancient writing system in the Middle East. What are these bones called?
Nigeria.
The cuneiforms.
Nigeria.
The cuneiforms.
Well done. You got that correct. So, guys, you're going to have to be fast with your hand raising if you know the answer. So, Nigeria, you can choose the next category and the points. If you want, I can quickly explain what the categories are. Picture this are basically medical-related pictures. Medical knowledge is anatomical knowledge. Emergencies are anything in the clinical emergencies. Geography or history is self-said. It's any geography or history relating to Africa. And then day off is basically anything in pop culture. So what would you do in your day off? So there is quite a variety of topics over here. So Team Nigeria, which topic and point would you like?
Day of 400.
Day off for 400. Okay, this actress won the Best Supporting Actress in 2012.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Well done. That's the correct answer. So see, we're not that difficult. We do have some nice questions in here. So Ethiopia, which category and point would you like?
Emergencies, 1000.
Emergencies for 1000. Okay. What is the antidote for methemoglobinemia?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Methylene blue.
Well done. I didn't even know that, but that is the correct answer. Nigeria, which category and points would you like to ask next?
Day of 600.
Day off for 600. This is the first gymnast to qualify and compete for Nigeria at the 2020 Olympics.
Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Uche Ike.
Well done. That's the correct answer. Well done. I'm so impressed. Some of these answers I didn't know myself, so I feel like I'm learning. I'm gonna say this is my studying for the weekend, but just don't tell my supervisors, okay? So Team Cameroon, what topic and what point system next?
Emergency 800.
Emergencies for 800?
Yes.
Emergencies for 800. What is the treatment for carbon monoxide poisoning?
Ethiopia.
Hyperbaric oxygen.
Can you please repeat that?
Hyperbaric oxygen therapy.
That is the correct answer. It's 100% oxygen. Is that the same thing? Is that the correct? Dr. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds. I think there's a little bit of a delay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. So technically, you can count hyperbaric oxygen, even though we put down 100% oxygen. So it's technically the same.
Okay, there we are. We've just gotten clarification that hyperbaric oxygen is pretty much the same as 100% oxygen. So Ethiopia gets the 100 points for emergencies. We're just getting everyone back on. Guys, please remember to raise your hand only after the question has been raised. Opiolua is only picking the students or the teams that raise their hands after the question has been asked. So if your hand is up before the question ends, then we are not going to count that as a raised hand, okay? Okay. So Ethiopia, you got 8.
Anya,
Yes.
I can't see the last team on the screen. The last team on the screen.
Maybe Opiolua, if you can put your camera off and then put it back on again, because I think their camera is off. I also don't see them on my screen. Team Nigeria, can you please put your camera on?
They must not see us, right?
Yeah. You can't tell it, yeah.
Wait.
And please mute when you're not speaking. Thank you. And then Opiolua, you can put your camera back on. Oh, okay. Can you see everyone?
The last team, Team Nigeria, not very clearly.
Okay, I've just put mine off for a time being. Then Team Nigeria, you guys will have to raise your hand really high.
Really high.
Because You are cut off. Yeah. And then please don't raise your hands until the question has been fully read, okay? Okay, so Ethiopia, you got the last question correct. So you can choose the next category and points.
Emergencies 400.
Emergencies for 400. What is the antidote for anticholinergic overdose?
Zambia.
Atropine.
Nope, that's not the right answer.
Nigeria.
That is the correct answer. So Nigeria gets the 400. It's Nigeria, right?
Yes, Nigeria.
Nigeria gets the 400 points with the correct answer being physostigmine. Well done, guys. So you guys can choose the next category and points.
Is 800. Picture this 800.
Picture this for 800. Okay, looking at the image below, this infant presents with abdominal distension, constipation. So what is the most likely diagnosis that we will be evaluating?
Cameroon.
Bowel obstruction.
It's not the answer we are looking for, but so no.
Zambia.
Most common, yeah.
Volvulus.
No. So the correct answer is actually Hirschsprung's disease. This is a major differential consideration in a neonate or young infant with radiographic evidence of distal bowel obstruction and clinical signs of abdominal distension, vomiting, constipation, failure to pass meconium, and failure to thrive. So saying bowel obstruction wouldn't have been the correct answer because we're talking about a neonate or young infant. Okay. So team, who was the last team to speak?
Zambia.
Okay, Team Zambia, you guys can choose the next category and points.
Picture this 600.
Picture this for 600. Okay.
Please ensure that you wait for the question to be fully read before you raise your hand.
Thank you. Yes. This patient presents with abdominal pain and increased amylase greater than ULN, normal CT and a normal CT scan. On physical examination, we see this. What are the signs called?
Cameroon.
It is called Cullen sign.
We need both of them. They are two different pictures.
Ethiopia was second to raise their hand.
Cullen sign and
Cullen sign and Great Turner sign.
Very good. So you guys get 600 points. Well done. Guys have to be fast with raising your hands. I see some shaking heads over there, but remember, after the question has ended, then you can raise your hands, okay? Thank you. Ethiopia, the next category and points, please.
Picture this 1,000.
Sorry, can you say again?
Picture this 1,000.
Picture this for 1,000. What does this most commonly represent? I.e., what is the etiology?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
It shows a perforated viscous or a bowel under diaphragm.
Perfect. Well done. So it indicates air under the diaphragm or perforation. So you guys get 1,000 points. Well done. So you guys can choose the next category. You guys have to catch up. Everyone has to catch up. We have really good teams here.
Picture this for 400.
Picture this for 400. This picture is as a result of a reactivation of a latent virus. It presents as a unilateral self-limited dermatomal rash. What is it?
Nigeria.
Epizoster virus.
We will accept that answer, yes.
No, okay. Hepatic neuralgia.
No, you're right. It's herpes zoster, or as we call it, shingles. So that's the correct answer. Well done, you guys.
And yeah, I'd like to mention, please ensure you wait for the question to be fully read. Only the first team to raise their hand after the question has been fully read will I call out to. If your hand has been raised before the question is fully read, you won't be selected. So please just calm down. We know you guys have to stop. You're doing great.
So excuse me, can I say that thing? We just raise it after the question finished directly, not before.
Yes, not before.
Yes, and we did that. So why you didn't count it? I'm wondering.
I call out to the first team I see whose hand is raised up right after the question is called out.
And yes, we were the one, and it's recorded.
Okay, so I think just in the future, then we do have other moderators in the background that are clarifying what my teammate is saying.
Yes,
so
please.
Yes,
Please.
Okay. So who is the last team to answer?
It was Nigeria.
Team Nigeria.
Okay, so Nigeria, you can choose the next column and answer.
Geography 800.
Geography for 800. What is the longest land border between two African countries?
Egypt.
Sudan and Egypt border, Sudanese and Egyptian borders.
That's not correct. Sorry, if anyone else wants to give it a go.
Zambia.
Zambia and Zimbabwe border.
No, that's not the correct answer. The correct answer is the border between DRC and Angola. Okay, so the last team to say the name, so to answer the question, can pick the next column and points.
Day off 1,000.
Day off for 1,000. This is going to be a quick. In the movie Black Panther, who is the heir to the Hidden Kingdom of Wakanda?
Nigeria.
T'Challa.
That's the correct answer.
The experience has been very enlightening for me, very educative. I've had the opportunity to correct certain misconceptions I had about global health, the concept of global health. I've learned the basic concept. I've learned the aims and objectives of global health. In particular, I have learned the role of advocacy in addressing local and global health problems that affect health inequalities around the world.
Morningstar Clinic is a private healthcare facility located in Ibex Hill, Meanwood, Lusaka, Zambia. We are a multi-specialty facility with a patient-centered healthcare delivery model. Our commitment is to provide the best quality care that will enable our patients live healthier and happier lives. We are dedicated to a patient care delivery model that emphasizes compassion, human dignity, and respect. Our multi-specialty practice provides a range of care services that include cardiovascular imaging, including transthoracic and transesophageal echocardiography, ECG, and other heart monitoring tests. We also offer a platform for second opinion teleconsultation services with leading international medical experts, allowing our patients to seek highly specialized medical advice or second opinions without leaving the country. Ultrasonography for the abdominal, pelvic, vascular, and musculoskeletal systems of the body, gastrointestinal endoscopic services, obstetric and gynecological care with a complete maternity wing to ensure the safe delivery of your baby, an operating theatre for general and specialized surgical procedures. Our fully functional in-house laboratory offers both basic and specialized diagnostic tests using the latest state-of-the-art equipment. We have a well-stocked pharmacy with a wide selection of medications for treating various health conditions. We offer standby general ambulatory and inpatient services, pediatrics, and adolescent health. At Morningstar, we believe in providing holistic care to our patients because we understand the critical link between the body, mind, and soul and how these influence health and wellness. We believe that anyone who walks through our doors is an individual with aspirations and someone's loved one who deserves the best care possible. Our trained staff are ready to partner with you and your loved one's healthcare needs. Our patients are our family, and we are Morningstar Clinic.
Hi, everyone. So things are going well. We're halfway done, but we have a few more questions to go. Super exciting. As mentioned, this is the first time we're doing this and probably one of the first few times in the history, if I may say. Someone please look it up just to make sure I'm not starting rumors that this is the first time we're having this virtual, African trivia competition. So in terms of the background, so just remember there's actually multiple people. You don't see everyone on the screen, but that's because there's a limited number of people who can be on the screen. But we actually have multiple people in the background who are also watching. We've put Ofiolua on the hot seat to represent all of us, but there are actually multiple people in the background who are watching. And then if there's any sort of discrepancy, then they're going to comment and say, okay, that's not the person. So Ofiolua may be the one who is speaking when she sees, and if she makes a mistake, there are other people, so she's not alone. And in terms of the rules, once again, just wait until the question is read. We know you guys are super excited. We're excited to hear your responses, but just wait until the question is read. And then after the question is read, just raise your hand. And seeing how popular this is, I think we might have to bring this back. So hopefully our donors and sponsors, you're listening. We're going to need to bring this back again. So everyone's doing great. If you have any questions, please, it's great that you're raising those questions and concerns, but just remember, there's many of us and we're very, very open and happy to take any questions and concerns. Continue to have fun, continue to remain engaged, and let's keep this going. We're almost done, and I'm super excited to know who the ultimate winner is. And we might have to just bring this back sooner than next year. So we'll see how it goes. All right, over to you, Ofiolua and Anya. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Asumbang.
Thank you, Dr. Asumbang, for clarifying that information. Yes, just on the side as well, please note that each of the teams were instructed well beforehand about the rules. We've had multiple practice sessions as well. This again, this is our first time for running this, so we will take out your considerations into practice for the next competition. But we thought long and hard about this, and this was probably one of the best ways to ensure that each of the teams also do have an opportunity to, for example, we're not going to pick a question and ask the question to the teams, because then some teams might get the wrong or unfair advantage. So we did think long and hard about this. The internet, all the schools were provided with internet bundles so that we all have access and a stable connection. And with that, unfortunately, it is also like a knowledge game, but it also is a speed game. So please, if you know the answer, raise your hand. Again, we've mentioned that there are 2 or 3 moderators behind the scenes on here that are live, and they will have the opportunity to shout out if there is anything that is, if Opiolua has picked wrong, for example, okay? Should we, who was the last team to answer the question, and then we can move forward from there?
Team Nigeria.
So Team Nigeria, you guys can choose the next column and the points, and again, it's open to everyone.
Geography 600.
Geography for 600. Okay, so there is a capital city in Africa named in honor of the 5th president of the United States. Name the capital city and the country.
Nigeria.
The capital city is Monrovia and the country is Liberia.
Well done. That's the correct answer. So you guys can choose the next category and points.
Geography 1000.
Geography for 1000. Okay, there are 2 African countries that share a land border with only one other nation. What are these countries and what are the capitals?
Ethiopia.
Lesotho and Djibouti.
So Lesotho is the correct answer, but the second country is not the correct answer. So do you guys want to try again? Cameroon.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Lesotho and Swaziland.
That's incorrect as well. So Cameroon, your hand was the next up.
Lesotho and Swaziland.
No, that's the wrong answer. So the correct answer is Lesotho and Gambia. That was a little bit of a tough question. So Cameroon, you can pick the next question, the next category and points.
Picture this 200.
Picture this for 200. A patient with dysphagia. What is the most likely diagnosis based on a barium study?
Cameroon.
Achalasia.
That is the correct answer. So it shows with a dilated esophagus as well as a tight bird's beak in the lower esophageal sphincter. So you can choose the next category and points. There's only 4 5 points left.
Emergency 200.
Emergencies for 200. What is the antidote for Tylenol overdose?
Nigeria.
Vitamin.
Nope, that's not the correct answer. Anyone else?
Ethiopia. Ethiopia.
N-acetylcysteine.
That's the correct answer. Well done. So Ethiopia, you can choose the next category.
Day of 200.
Day off for 200. What other name does corn go by?
Ethiopia.
Maize.
That's the correct answer. Well done. And then we only have 3 more left. So medical knowledge, geography or history, and day off.
Day of 800.
Day off for 800. In the 2009 movie Invictus, who played the main character of Nelson Mandela?
Ethiopia.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman is the correct answer. Well done. South Africa is my country, you guys. How did you not know this? So, last 2 questions, medical knowledge and geography or history. So, which one?
Medical knowledge 200.
Medical knowledge for 200. The question is missing. Oh, there we are. COVID-19 belongs to this group of viruses.
Nigeria.
Lentiviruses.
Incorrect. Anyone else?
Cameroon was second. Cameroon was second.
SARS-CoV-2.
No, the group of viruses. What is the group of viruses?
Coronavirus.
Yes, the coronavirus. So who got that?
Cameroon got that.
Cameroon. So Cameroon, there's only one option left. So geography or history for 200. Okay, name the deepest lake in Africa.
Cameroon. I saw Cameroon's hand first. Is there any is there any other opinion? First.
I saw Zambia's hand first. Dr. Asumbang in the background.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. So actually, I also did see the Cameroon hand go up first.
Okay, so then Cameroon, you guys get to answer.
Lake Tanganyika.
Well done. That is the correct answer. And so we've been done. So Dr. Asumbang, do you want to take it from here? Do you want to have a bonus point, a bonus round for anyone?
So I think we could, I think we could see what the, we're going to take a few minutes and just take a look and see what the scores are. Only if we have a tie would we have a bonus round. I think everyone did great. So hopefully, we'll take about a minute or 2. Let's take a look and see what the scores are. And then if we have a tie, we will have one bonus question to kind of help break that tie. But yeah, we'll take a quick pause, get the scores up, and then kind of go from then. We'll show the scores just, obviously for the sake of transparency. So just give us a few minutes, and congratulations to everyone. I think this was kind of short and quick is probably what you're feeling, but you guys did great. And hopefully those who are watching at home enjoyed what they're watching. And thank you once again to our sponsors and donors for making this a reality. So Mr. Chirwa, we'll just take a quick break, and then we'll get back and start announcing who the winners are. So thank you again.
In December 2019, there was a cluster of pneumonia cases in the city of Wuhan in China. Some of the early cases had reported visiting or working in a seafood and live animal market in Wuhan. Investigations found that the disease was caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. The disease was subsequently named COVID-19. COVID-19 spread within China and to the rest of the world. On 30 January 2020, the World Health Organization declared the outbreak a public health emergency of international concern. In this video, we'll take a quick look at what is currently known about COVID-19. Keep in mind that this is a new disease, and what's known is rapidly evolving and might change in the future. So what is a coronavirus? Coronaviruses are a large group of viruses. They consist of a core of genetic material surrounded by a lipid envelope with protein spikes. This gives it the appearance of a crown. Crown in Latin is called corona, and that's how these viruses get their name. There are different types of coronaviruses that cause illness in animals and humans. In humans, coronaviruses can cause respiratory infections ranging from the common cold to more severe diseases. These include the severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus, first identified in China in 2003, the Middle East respiratory syndrome coronavirus that was first identified in Saudi Arabia in 2012, and SARS-CoV-2, the name of the virus that causes COVID-19 that was first reported in December 2019. So, where did this new virus come from? It's known that coronaviruses circulate in a range of animals. Sometimes these viruses can make the jump from animals to humans. This is called a spillover and could be due to a range of factors, such as mutations in the virus or increased contact between humans and animals. For example, MERS-CoV is known to be transmitted from camels, and SARS-CoV from civet cats. The animal reservoir of the new coronavirus is not known yet. How does the disease spread? The disease can spread from person to person through droplets, when an infected person releases those droplets through coughing, talking, or sneezing, for example, when close to another person. It can also spread when infected droplets land on objects, and when another person touches them and then touches their eyes, nose, or mouth. What are the symptoms? The incubation period, which is the time taken from exposure to the virus and development of symptoms, is on average 5 to 6 days, but can range from 1 to 14 days. There can be a range of symptoms, from very mild to severe. Some people may not develop symptoms. Common symptoms include fever, fatigue, and respiratory symptoms such as cough, sore throat, and shortness of breath. Some people reported loss of their sense of taste or smell, and some may develop a skin rash. In more severe cases, there could be pneumonia, organ failure, and sometimes death. About 80% of cases recover from the disease without needing special treatment. But there are some people who are at risk of serious illness. They include older people or people with underlying medical problems, such as chronic respiratory disease, obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, or cancer. How can we tell whether someone is infected? The infection is commonly diagnosed by a test called reverse transcriptase polymerase chain reaction, generally known as PCR. This test identifies the virus based on its genetic fingerprint. There's also a blood test that can check for antibodies against the virus, which may show that someone was infected in the past. How is it treated? The treatment for COVID-19 is mainly supportive care. Medicines against the virus are currently under investigation. How do we prevent transmission of the virus? There are a number of effective ways to prevent the spread of the disease. These include covering your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing with a flexed elbow or tissue, and throwing the tissue in a closed bin immediately after use. Wash hands regularly with soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub, maintaining at least 1 meter distance from people, and the appropriate use of masks and personal protective equipment, especially in health settings. It's important to stay home if you're feeling unwell and to call a hotline or your medical professional. But if you have a fever, cough, or difficulty breathing, seek medical care early and share your travel history or contact with someone unwell with your healthcare provider. In some areas, governments have implemented specific physical and social distancing measures to prevent the spread of the outbreak. It's important to follow their advice. Vaccines to prevent COVID-19 are currently under development, and scientists around the world are working hard to make this happen.
All right. Once again, welcome to everyone. I think my mic is on. Yes. If Anya and Ofiolu are able to join in. So thank you to the medical students who, they took the time out of their studies to hopefully join us for this relaxing event. Thank you to the scholars who just made this a reality. Thank you to the board. Thank you to all the mentors. And thank you so much to all our sponsors. I know I mentioned your names earlier, but I am going to say your names again because it is because of you that this event was a reality. So I am definitely going to say your names again. So thank you. I'd like to thank our supporter donors, Jacqueline Stanfield, Jana Jerolimova, Shibani Mukherjee, Carolyn Mitchell, Rosia Hurtado, Jacqueline Chu, Jacob Rosenberg, Caitlin Dugdale, Rochelle Charles, Camila Carlos Shanley, Jonathan Lee, Seth Bloom, Christelle Zagang, our other board members, Erica Choa, Anna Katema, Muel Asenbag, Saloma Zimba, Anya Nobuth, all who have made donations on the GoFundMe page. And hopefully I did not leave anyone out. I just want you to know that we are super, super, super grateful. The funds that you provided were used to support the internet access. So all the participants, even in the preliminary round, received funding to support their internet access. So all the participants received that funding from our donors. So thank you. And then there is, all the participants will receive certificates of participation. And then we do have funding for the top 3 teams, which Anya had already mentioned. We also have funding not only for the top 3 teams, but they would also mention the either organization that they plan to donate the other funds to, or if they decide, to donate it within their own schools, maybe their own student body. So they'll let us know. Hopefully they've given that some thought. And all of this, once again, has been made possible by Channel ATV, Mr. Davis Chirwa. Thank you so much. Mr. Ben Polocoso, who's our IT working behind the scenes. Rose Simbule, who does our administrative assistant. And University of Missouri School of Medicine, African Interdisciplinary Hub. Thank you once again. And thank you to everyone. So Ofiolua is going to announce which team was nominated as the most creative. We had over 2,000 votes, and so she will, give us those details. And then Anya Avis Nobuth will go ahead and announce who our 3rd place, 2nd place, and 1st place team winners are. And this, this was the first time. So really, I think for a first time, this went pretty well. And, we look forward to seeing you guys, hopefully in person next year or sometime in the future. All right, Ofiolua and Anya, over to you guys. Ofiolua, if you want to start and maybe announce, and we can go from there.
Okay. First, we want to say thank you to everyone who took out time to vote for the most creative team name. I'll be listing out all the team names, and then I'll list out mention the winner at the end. So there was Brain First, Team Idiopaticos, Team Afromedic, Team Eager Beaver, Team of 3 Medical Linguistics, IFUMSA OAU, Team Ranitidine, Team Noble Surgeons, drum roll, and the team with the most creative name, having 38.1% of all the votes, is the Global Health Influencers. Congratulations, guys.
And if we're going to mention which country, the Global Health Influencers, just say it again.
Okay, the Global Health Influencers are from Zambia.
Fantastic.
Congratulations. Yay.
All right. So we can now move to announcing the winners. And before we announce the winners, I just want to say that, we actually have updated videos regarding COVID-19. So we have updated, videos for coronavirus than what we had shown now. And we'll be posting some of those links with updated information for everyone to take a look at. So we'll post that on our different social media pages. All right, Anya, over to you.
Okay, just a big thank you to all the teams once again for participating. I know that some of these questions were not easy at all, and it looks like we did face some technological issues, but we did try our best to attend to them. So I'm going to announce the teams from third place. So in third place, we have Team Cameroon. Well done. Where's Team Cameroon? In second place, we have Team Ethiopia. Well done, guys.
I want to hear from the team, Anya, Team Cameroon. I'd like to hear, have you guys given thought which organization you plan to make your donation to? You get a package as a team, but then also, we had raised enough funds, thank you to our sponsors, that you'd be able to make a donation to an organization. Have you guys given that some thought?
We're thinking about giving the donation to our student body, which actually will boost them to cover the activities in the schools and everything.
Great, well done, you guys, and we'll get in touch with you shortly for the transferring. In second place, we have Team Ethiopia. Well done, guys. They got 4,000 points overall, so you guys did really well. So any organization that you guys will be donating the extra funds to?
Yes, we have one organization in mind. It's the Ethiopian Pediatric Cardiology Association Center.
Well, that sounds like a good cause overall. So well done, guys, for making it to the finals and as well to get second place.
Anya, sorry, before you go on, I actually want to hear more. I want the Cameroonian team just to talk a little bit more about your student organization. I want to hear, what does your student organization do? What activities? And then from the Ethiopian team, I know in the prelim before we came on live, and I don't know if they mentioned it, these 3 medical students are actually going to be our future cardiothoracic surgeons within the African continent. So from them, I would actually like to hear a little bit more about the Pediatric Society you just mentioned. So maybe both teams, Team Cameroon, can you just talk a little bit more about, for a minute, maybe talk about your student body, and then Team Ethiopia talk about the society.
Okay. Our school association is UBAMSA, University of Bamenda Medical Student Association. It was founded in 2012. It has as main aim organizing health campaigns in rural areas of Cameroon that lack access to primary health care facilities. And apart from that, you also organize symposiums, workshops, and clinical case presentation in order to enhance medical education amongst medical students of the University of Bamenda. So basically, that's what we do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And Team Ethiopia?
So we chose the Ethiopian Pediatric Cardiology Center because of what we see daily in the wards. As you know, like in most of Africa, surgery, generally advanced surgery, for example, cardiac surgery, is still in its infancy. And there is a lot of gap in that regard. And it's really disheartening to see so many kids suffer because of lack of access to these life-saving surgeries. And that's why we decided to pursue cardiac surgery as a career direction and donate our earnings to the Ethiopian Pediatric Cardiology Center.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right. Anya, back over to you.
So thanks again. And in first place, we have, with a whopping 5,000 points, Team Nigeria. So well done to you guys.
You're on mute. Can you unmute your mic?
Woo! Thank you. That was a lot.
What organization will you guys be giving your the extra funds to? And can you tell us a little bit about them?
Okay, thank you. So we'll be giving the extra funds to IFUMSA Quiz and Debate Club. So IFUMSA Quiz and Debate Club is a club in IFUMSA means if Obafemi Awolowo University, if University Medical Students Association. So IFUMSA Quiz and Debate Club is the debate and quiz arm of the medical students in Ife. And so what they do is it's a club, and what they majorly do is they drill themselves, they train themselves to represent the school at quiz competitions such as this, locally, nationally, and internationally. So having the funds will give us a form of leverage to also look for better means to train our students in better ways to debate, better ways to participate in quiz competitions, and also encourage people to join us and also be better doctors. Thank you.
Well done, and thank you again. So I just want to say a quick congratulations to all the teams that participated and the teams as well that made it through to the final round. We know that we had some hiccups, but hopefully in the next time we'll be able to sort that out a little bit better. Maybe we'll have the next one in person. I think that will be easier for everyone. But a big congratulations and thank you so much for taking out the time today to participate and support each other. Again, one of the aims of our the medical school competition was to network and to collaborate with each other in the future. So please don't be strangers. Let's connect on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and we hope that you guys found this as inspiring and as exciting as we did. Thank you so much. I'll hand over to Dr. Asumbang.
Yeah, once again, thank you. Thank you to the scholars. And I keep saying thank you, and my phone is just dinging. The scholars are actually doing a lot of work behind the scenes. So for, those who are in med school, those of you who are doctors, just imagine, trying to balance, planning an activity and med school and the wards. And, as much as they enjoyed this, they did work very hard for this to be a reality. So we did have a few bumps here and there, but we got through those bumps. And I hope that everyone enjoyed this as much as we ultimately did. And, once again, I cannot say this enough. I'd like to thank Mr. Davis Chirwa and his team at ATV Productions. I'd like to thank Mr. Ben Polocoso. I'd like to thank Rose, and we'd like to thank all the other POHER scholars. We're kind of going crazy in the background on WhatsApp, just making sure we got things right. And you know, we'll do this again. We don't have a date yet, but hopefully we all meet in person. Let's all connect in the continent. This is our continent. Let's do what we can. Let's reach out, help, uplift. And on that note, I would like to say thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and everyone have a fantastic day. And let's not be strangers. Let's keep in touch. Mr. Chirwa, Zikomo, everyone.